Is there audio?
Welcome to Tales of Amnesia, episode 19. Last month, because Caleb's been busy, the Dean of Higher Education basically told Vidar that he is going to die pretty soon, but we're on our way to where the countdown signal for the ship going to the moon. That's about it.
More or less.
Yeah.
You also picked up a buddy last episode that you've been kind of having in your back pocket.
All right, you are all on the ship. You have gotten on your way towards where the signal is being broadcast from, and you will have approximately 3 to 3.5 hours of travel time. Is there anything that you'd like to do in this time?
I don't remember where I left off with my bosonic charge. I know I was working on it at the academy, but
to be honest, we also forgot. So
he forgot. I did not. You got to finish it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna be working on that. I feel like if it's not done now, then I'm in trouble.
Why don't you tech check?
Okay. Big money, no whammies. That's okay. Tech. Where is tech? There. 18.
I think that probably it takes you most of the time, but you can comfortably finish it.
Cool.
It is ready to go.
Great. We can discuss off camera what that means.
No,
unless
discuss it on camera.
Yeah.
Great.
You would know. Effectively, it takes a bonus action to arm it, and then once it is armed, it will explode at the end of your next turn. You can, however, use an action before that to disarm it.
You can.
Nobody else. And nobody else can arm it either. So you arm it, there's a full round, your turn again, and then it explodes.
Cool. What does that mean when it explodes?
This has literally never been done ever.
Copy.
Can he throw it to someone else who can throw it?
Sure. Yeah, once it's armed.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Is throwing it a free action?
Things happen here.
No, that would be an action.
I am particularly
passing it
good
off
at throwing grenades.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, and passing it off, if that were to happen, that would be a free action. But like if you were to throw it at someone, that is a full action.
You're also pretty good at surviving them too.
It's true.
This is not fire damage.
Sure isn't.
Wormhole damage?
Wormhole damage.
Probably force. Force would probably be the right one.
That'd be the closest. Yeah.
We're one with the force, and the force is one with you.
But yeah, your calculations, like this could be a 10-foot radius. It could be a 50-foot radius. You don't know.
Copy that. Great. Love it.
Hope you have a really good arm, Iggy.
I am specifically very good at throwing grenades.
All right.
Are you saying it could be under a 50-foot, like no more than a 50-foot radius?
It could be over 50 feet.
Okay. All right.
It's it's just like his calculations have like a general range, but like you can't be precise enough because not enough is known about this science to know for sure.
Gotcha.
All right, for the sake of moving things along, Iggy, that will be your thing. I know we're getting a little bit of flickering. The video is pausing for some people occasionally. I am watching it. I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to do about it, but all right. What else are other people doing?
I was, well, if that's going to take Iggy the whole time, I was going to see if he would like to spar some with our blades, so I can get a little better at it, but he is preoccupied, so
I would say you can have like a half hour in there somewhere, or probably at the end.
All right, because that's like the only thing you can hit with these blades without totally destroying things, right? So
yeah. Would we have any? Okay, your fear's interested now. Would we have any knowledge that the Pharaoh blade would cut through, like, Yorva and Rajkar?
Elysian steel. You could test it. You have not seen it tried.
Do we have anything else made of Elysian steel?
That's not the sword. Yeah, right.
Well, I mean, he kind of would like to know before going into battle with someone else if it's gonna. Okay.
Is the whole, like down to the pommel of your weapons made of Elysian steel?
Yes. Yes.
So we could test it on the pommel. It might, affect the balance a little bit, but it would...
I mean, I think even just, like, grazing it, like a little... Just see. Do we know if it cuts through the Omnite pieces in it, though?
Trying to think if you have seen it used against Omnite.
I don't know if we've seen it. No.
I don't
Naka's
think
is Omnite powered, right?
Right.
So presumably it could be like a diamond cuts diamond.
Yeah.
Sort of deal.
Hey Finch, come over here real quick. I'm just kidding. I need a haircut.
Want to go down this path again?
I need a haircut. No. Yeah, whatever. We'll let it be a surprise.
I think that's wise.
Okay. Your fear has asked Vidar to pull him up a picture of what a rocket ship actually looks like.
I will play the movie Armageddon on our data.
Can we just see what does that do to your fear's mental state watching a Michael, the first movie he's ever watched, Michael Bay, he is feeling so patriotic and he doesn't know why he loves America all of a sudden. He doesn't know what the stars and stripes are, but he is just engulfed with love for Bruce Willis.
He probably draws the line that God bless America, though.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. He wouldn't. What is this?
That's funny.
Their one fatal flaw. All right.
So we've got some sparring.
Some Armageddon.
Yeah, I'm watching Armageddon on the 3 hours.
Your fear started Armageddon by touching the screen and figuring out how is this working, and ended it cheering with popcorn flying everywhere at the alien spaceship blowing up. Any other conversations? Any other things people would like to be doing?
I'd probably just the whole 3 hours tell Cerberus about everything that's been going on about magic and the new people down here and.
Yeah,
Probably.
I definitely spend the entire time listening extremely intently and asking a lot of analytical type questions. I will ask him kind of, as part of the conversation, I guess, I'll kind of ask him, like, what, because I'm figuring out everything they've been doing. So I'll ask him what we're going to be doing after this.
I don't think we know that yet.
Group and the two of us.
Oh, us two or the group?
Yeah, I probably mean it more like us two than the whole group. I don't really know half the other people on this thing I'm flying.
And in fairness, you barely know the other half.
That's also true.
I've probably got 2 days left to live anyway, so I don't know if there's much use talking about that.
Theoretically speaking, what would we do? How about that?
I don't know. I think there's no place for me back on Xeon DV5. So.
What should he do?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, it's reasonable.
Oh, yeah. I think I'll so kind of pause for a minute. Although I guess you can't really tell he's pausing. It's just silent for a moment. And then I'll say, then assuming you guys wrap up whatever it is that's going on right now quickly, we've got 2 days to figure it out from you, and from there, don't have to go back to Xeon DB5. Getting boring there anyways.
The goal is to get you in a real body, though.
I feel like perhaps the 2-day timeline is slightly more important than getting me a body. I quite like this ship for now. I'll be fine. Let's just focus on you.
I try to avoid this conversation as much as possible when I'm explaining the rest of what's on the planet.
Cerberus just lets it happen.
All right.
All right. Any last things that anyone wants to do? Elora, Ember, anything that you want to be working on or talking about?
I guess I'll just be reading my tome from my father, even though I've probably read it a million times. And then also every once in a while looking up at Ember, like, because I asked her how she's going to use that wish. Kind of like, Ember.
Yeah. I think especially after having that conversation at the academy, I think I would have the flower out and kind of just like holding it in my hands and, you know, flipping it back and forth and looking at it. And I think when Elora would look over at me and I would look back at her and say, I didn't realize that I might have the power to bring Aegis back. And with everything that's going on, like Aegis knew something else was out there. And I told him he was crazy our entire lives, and he was right. And if there's anyone that should be here to help us figure out what this is, it's him. So, I think if I have the opportunity to bring him back, I want to do that.
He knew something else was out there, as in space people?
I don't think that he knew that there were space people, but he was never content with what we were taught as kids. He was never content to just believe that what we were taught was everything there was. And I just know that if he was here, he would be able to figure this out somehow.
Fair enough.
Was that like a private conversation, or was that said out loud?
Said out loud, but definitely in hushed tones, close to Elora.
Okay.
not so that everyone else could hear.
Was it during the drilling scenes or before the drilling scenes of Armageddon?
During, so you definitely didn't hear.
Okay, I didn't hear it then. I am actually enthralled with. Oh my god! So that's what above the Omnight see.
All right. Is there any actual like strategic conversations or planning that you as a party would like to? I'm not saying I want to encourage you to talk about it for an hour. I'm just,
Before we shove you into it,
sure,
we should give you the chance.
Okay, that's a good. So we have a rough.
While they're thinking about.
Oh, go ahead, Matt.
I was going to say, while they're thinking about it, because I'm not going to listen to anyone except Vidar anyways. Do I have scanning capabilities or looking or seeing stuff?
Yeah, you definitely have scanners. I would say you wouldn't be in range of your destination just yet.
Yeah, that's fine. I just want to keep that in mind for when we're closer then.
Yeah, for sure.
So do we have a rough idea of what the rocket ship, like the lay of the land? Is this a manned rocket ship or is this like a drone powered rocket ship?
We actually, I believe, got the schematics from the Golden Isles.
Oh, that's right. Totally right. Okay, so let's we're gonna clear off a center table, real cinematic light. We're gonna roll out those. We're gonna start looking.
Doing your best impression of the captain from Armageddon.
Exactly. I am actually quoting lines from what I just witnessed. Let me pull up some Armageddon quotes here.
To my knowledge, I don't think we have a physical copy of them. Vidar and I have them saved in our data pads.
All right.
You could bring up a hologram of it.
Cerberus can manage that.
Sure, yeah.
I also watched
no
Iron Man, and I
energy.
keep calling Cerberus Jarvis.
Your seat, for some reason, keeps unbuckling.
Yeah, I just keep
like shifting randomly.
keep moving
The air
things.
conditioner will blast on you, and then the heat blasts on you. Very strange. I keep apologizing.
This doesn't usually happen. I don't know.
So do we have something we can look at for realsies or no?
I'm pulling up the original description that we gave you of the rocket. It is rudimentary compared to the ships that Celestials are used to. It's worth noting that what all of us as players understand as a rocket and what Celestials living 1,000 years in the future know as a rocket probably are a little bit different. It seems that most of the hull is comprised, or if not the entirety of the hull, is comprised out of Elysian steel. The bottom of the rocket, where thrusters usually are, seems to have intricate runic carvings of a large magic circle at the base. It does also seem to be large enough to be able to carry a few dozen people. So, like, it's not small. It is probably comparable in size, Celestials, to the ship that you guys raided prior to coming down here. Not in shape necessarily. The shape is more, think, standard cylindrical type deal.
Is there any electrical components in this thing, or is it all magic powered?
Tech check?
Sure, yeah.
$18.
It's a mix. Definitely, like, you could see some control interfaces, especially towards the cockpit and everything. Very, celestial, but the propulsion is absolutely some sort of strange terrestrial voodoo that you do not understand.
Are we trying to stop the rocket from going up? Are we trying to board the rocket and go to the moon? What are we wanting to do?
That's a good question. What's the main objective here? The rocket, so correct me if I'm wrong, team. There's a moon base that people are already on, right? Or no?
I don't know if we know that. I think what we know is that the moon is the Alsham Lance.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that is what you know. And I would say you don't have definitive information about whether there are still people on it, but you do know that it is obviously not active, seeing as it hasn't been used in 1,000 years.
Okay.
And
like the mining laser has not been used in 1,000 years.
Do we know how large this mining laser is? Roughly?
Moon size.
Moon size. That ain't no moon.
The moon has been cored out, and the laser is the diameter of the moon.
Star Killer style.
Exactly.
Well, I suppose the emitter at least is the diameter of the moon. The laser itself would be probably more focused, but you were told, however, that it created the maw, if that gives you a sense of scale.
Mm-hmm. So I think we should probably stop the rocket from going.
Well, I don't know, because we don't know what's going on at the Alsham Lance. Like, there could be a ton of activity there.
Okay. Do we know if this rocket is a one-way ticket?
I don't think you know that.
Okay.
Does the ship that we're on have the capability to get to the moon?
Interesting.
And back?
The moon is inside the Amnesian zone.
As rather, it's within the shell of open space.
Correct.
Copy. So we could theoretically get to it in this ship.
Correct. Theoretically.
Okay. Do we attach ourselves to the rocket?
I don't think we're small enough to be that stealthy.
Okay. Size-wise, I'm trying.
This ship is somewhere between the Lunar Adlashar that you arrived on and the rocket.
I could see a potential outcome where, like, we sneak onto the rocket that's launching and Cerberus follows behind us, kind of deal.
Got you. Okay.
That I feel like that's the only way that unless we just skip the launch of the other rocket and go straight to the moon. I don't see a way in which we're getting there unnoticed.
Yeah. Who needs a surprise attack anyways?
Could the Celestials give me a intelligence check?
Do you want me to participate in that?
Yeah,
22.
Probably, I don't know if he would have all of the information.
Oh, fair.
11.
Yeah.
22, 11.
You're muted.
Yeah, 15.
Okay. Vidar. This. Obviously, you don't know a ton about the magic and like the effects of the Elysian steel and whatnot, but you get the sense from the schematics that this was designed to theoretically be able to enter the Omnesian zone safely.
Oh.
And travel through it.
We're going home, boys. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
These ships have the ability to land and retake off, or is this kind of just a one-time takeoff thing?
You know that the magic circle that's inscribed in the bottom of the ship, like that is like on the ship itself, so presumably it might have some kind of propulsion on it from itself, but you don't know what it can do. I would say you would never mind.
Are they wanting to just leave the planet and blow it up?
I say we blow the lance.
I mean, if it could be that they're wanting to use the Ultram Lance as a mobile super weapon, but it wouldn't be able to go through the Omnesian zone because it's electronic. So then why are they trying to go there? It could be literally just to blow up Amnesia. Or maybe they just wanted a cool, super secret moon base. But the fact that the rocket was supposedly designed to be able to go through the Omnesian zone, like, they're not taking the Ultram Lance with them. Unless their rocket is powerful enough to tow a moon. I don't know. I don't have a clue what the grand design is here of this mission.
Not me. So the big thing is we need to just stop them from blowing up the planet.
What do we do about the rocket, though? Are we getting on or stopping the rocket?
Well,
I feel like we need to let it launch.
yeah. What if we split the group?
Please don't split the group.
Okay. There's a voice inside.
All right, guys, split the group. No, I'm kidding.
Trevor, or Yorfear, remembers all the terrible things that happened when the crew on Armageddon split the group.
Right.
Space dementia happened, and the gun was pulled. All right, we're not going to do that.
If we blow up, if we stop the rocket, if we disable the rocket, whatever, before it launches, I feel like we are running the risk of, oh, we've just slowed them down, and they can just either make another one or, you know, fix whatever problem.
Yeah.
You know, all the people are still there unless we like freaking blow it up, you know, seconds before it's about to launch, which I don't know if that's practical.
Yeah, I think we need to get up there and stop the whole thing.
Yeah, if we let it launch, I feel like there's a chance that, you know, a number of the people important to having made the rocket be able to launch could be in the rocket. And so if we disable or blow it up or whatever after it has launched, that would be more crippling than getting it before it launches.
Okay. What if we strap your bosonic charge to it as it's launching?
Nope.
No. Nope. Okay.
Could that work? Possibly. Am I willing to do that?
Just to throw it away. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It has a short fuse.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So let's let the rocket go up, and then we go to the moon.
We had planned to give you up to 10 to plan. At the most. So if you want to talk anymore, you're welcome to have it. Maybe we can get a little closer and have Cerberus do a bit of a scan.
Sure.
I feel like it's worth talking just general vibes, like attitude that we want to have for whatever comes. Are we trying to be sneaky, or are we just going in guns a-blazing? Are we trying to talk to them, figure out what they're doing, or are we trying to, kill them, no questions asked?
I like
sure.
stealth missions. I think they have a better outcome most of the time.
I'm not sure what
Just
talking is going to
blazing.
I would say when you get within 15 minutes, I would say you're close enough for Cerberus to run a scan. So Cerberus, why don't you give me, this would be a scan check plus 6.
Sweet. Thank you for giving me my modifier, seeing as I have not. That is a 19 on
Nice.
the die. So, 25.
It seems so. You are headed toward an island off of the east coast of Elysium, and it seems that the complex is built into the primary mountain of that island, and as part of that, you also see mounted around the mountain itself. There are a number of anti-air turrets around the base.
So, foregoing the aggressive approach for a moment, what options would we have on the ship for the more stealth-oriented approach?
As you are getting more accustomed to the ship, you do realize that there's a system you hadn't noticed before. You have a cloaking device.
Let's go!
And Naka
I
would
asked
know.
about that.
Naka would also know that.
Okay. I think because Cerberus is a soldier, so he's going to, he's identified Naka as the captain of this vessel, and he's going to coordinate with him about that and recommend a non-guns blazing approach.
And I agree 100%. Let's initiate cloak.
Cerberus, you'd also probably get the sense, when it comes to safe place to land, like there's the island and there's a larger sort of like mountainy area towards the middle, but there's like big wide beaches all the way around. So you could that probably is as close as you'd want to risk it.
Gotcha.
To getting any closer.
Okay, makes sense. Yeah, I will strongly recommend that that's where we put down. And I'm not going to not listen to them. Or I'm not going to listen to them if they say something else.
Yeah.
Get them there safely and put them down in the safest spot.
Yep. And you could also reasonably leave your cloaking device when you land, and just wait until
there's no downsides to that, yeah, I'm not gonna. I think I would leave it on if there's no downsides to just leaving it on while they're gone. Absolutely.
Nope. All right.
Once we land, though, what are we doing? Are we going to try to kidnap one of them and figure out their plan? Are we
sneaking onto the ship?
It's also worth mentioning, as you are sort of heading there, Steven said there's about 15 minutes when that scan goes off. You look at the scan, close that window, and look back at the timer, and it's sitting at 1 hour.
That makes sense. We knew it was going to take us 3 hours to get here. I don't know. I'm down to follow the ship. I'm down to sneak onto the ship. I don't have a great preference either way. Does anyone else have any other ideas or preferences?
I feel like sneaking on makes more sense. I think we'll be able to find more of what we need as to why they're here and what they want to accomplish.
Yeah. I also do worry that if we follow the ship, like if they're designed to go into the Omnesian zone, literally all they have to do is go into the Omnesian zone and we can't do anything. So. Thoughts?
Yeah, I guess let's try to sneak on.
Seems reasonable.
Okay. Well,
and
go ahead.
I would also be in favor of, if we are going to sneak onto their rocket, we should have Cerberus follow with our rocket after we launch.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
Those with data pads, I mean, within the width of the island, you should be able to maintain reasonable communication to the ship. So.
I'll leave that to Vidar.
Yep.
You don't want to talk to me?
I just know that he's your boy.
I don't actually, yeah.
You're not going to take orders from me.
That's fair.
All right.
You're probably not going to take orders from me.
Nope.
Mutual understanding.
We feel good to go? Any final questions?
Are we in a place where we can like see? Can we see the rocket from where we are?
You can see the island.
And as far as you can see,
oh, there's a mountain on the
down,
island. You said, right?
Right.
Copy.
Looking
so
at the
launching
island, it
out
looks
of the
pretty
mountain,
natural.
Probably. Okay. Supervillain lair. Oculus in the top of the mountain.
You know, why reinvent the wheel? Any other questions?
Nope.
Wonderful. Steven, take us down.
All right. You turn on your cloaking device and begin your descent towards one of the beaches, and you bring it in for a maybe a little bit of a rocky landing. This is your first time ever doing it, Cerberus. But you land safely, and you look over at the clock, the countdown, and you have 40 minutes remaining.
Nice.
If anybody comments on the bumpy weather or the bumpy landing, I blame it on the atmosphere.
All right, I feel like we should. Are there any, maybe not obvious, but are there any like openings or imperfections in the surface of this island that were revealed with Cerberus's scan that could be potential places to look for, like, you know, avenues to get into the mountain, or any kind of natural caves or whatever?
I don't believe so. I don't believe the scan would have returned anything like that.
Anybody got any tricks up their sleeves?
No. We disguise ourselves as lost old people. And we have stumbled
onto a remote island.
And we don't know. Our boat washed ashore. Where's the dwarf?
It was supposed to just be a 3-hour tour.
It was supposed to be a 3-hour tour. Are there parachutes in the ship?
No. There are, actually, should have mentioned this before. There are spacesuits, which, if you're planning on going to space, might not be a bad idea.
You can have suited up all if you would all like to.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably a good idea.
Does that encumber us though? If we're trying to sneak out?
They're like futuristic. So like they're very light. Yeah. Very lightweight.
Okay. Not okay. All right.
How big is this island? Like, if we were to just like want to hike to the top of the mountain, how long are we talking?
Half an hour?
Okay. Yeah.
It's a lot of time.
Perfect. Then it'd be 10 minutes.
If my spider legs remove them, does that tear a hole in my suit, or can I do that?
That would absolutely tear a hole in your suit. That's rough.
Okay, but the RNO legs can survive in the vacuum of space.
Vidar, however, can't.
But I'm thinking if we can find a way to seal...
Sure.
Guys, duct tape. Duct tape.
Yeah, it's true. That's how they got Apollo 13 on duct tape. Another movie I watched on the way here.
You watched a lot of movies on the way here.
I found the fast forward button. I'm an iPad kid. Boomer iPad kid now. So is like going on stealthy seemingly out of the question now, fam?
I don't think so.
No.
Regardless of which way you go, I would suggest starting now.
Oh my god, you have an actual countdown timer. Forget peeing in the next 40 minutes.
Okay, so climbing to the top is 30 minutes.
Does anyone have any other suggestions of avenues to try? We could we wander aimlessly until we find a staircase that leads underground. But
Yeah.
Do I have anything aboard the ship that could help? The scans haven't helped. I don't know.
Is there
Got
like a
anything else?
repelling ladder that we can?
It's actually a little odd to you that you're not getting anything back. Like, you're not even getting like natural caverns or cracks in the rocks.
Weird. I'll pass that along.
okay, I wonder, that could either mean that this is an artificial island, or it could mean that it's being shielded magically or otherwise.
Is he getting like typographic stuff? Is he getting like mountain height and stuff like that, or is it just flat? Like, what do we see?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's reading just like a normal mountain, just without
the surface.
any. Yeah, just the
A
surface of the mountain.
completely solid mountain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I cast Detect Magic?
It has a pretty short range.
Yeah.
That was, okay.
How heavy is a
cast it to 6th level.
suit? If I grab one.
How heavy is the suit?
Yeah.
Pretty light.
Yeah.
Could I grab a second set in case I rip a hole in?
Sure.
Back in a second pair of underwear. We didn't
also real
account for
quick,
that much time of planning past the point of this timer starting, FYI.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Your fear, you would know this island is real. It has existed your whole life.
This island is real. It's existed my whole life.
Thanks for communicating that.
You're welcome.
I mean, but it could have been made sometime in the last 1,000 years.
It's 38 minutes.
Yeah.
All right, let's just.
I think we
jump
just
on
go
this
to
rocket ship.
hike to the top,
Yeah.
Okay.
and hope that the peak is where the rocket's gonna launch out of, and hope to find a hole that we can dive into.
Okie dokie.
How far can I fly with my jetpack?
Not that high.
All right, let's
Okay.
climb. We're climbing.
Go. Let's go.
All right, you all start heading out of the ship.
We're doing the thing. Yep.
Yep.
Cerberus, any last words as they run away?
Peace.
Sure. I guess I'll.
We only got 37 minutes to make it quick.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I had 35 minutes, so yeah, all right, fine, I'll cut it back. Yeah, spontaneously spit out a 35-minute speech. I think I'll just kind of tell the whole entire group to keep a cool hand, like a cool trigger finger, cool head, steady eye, and steady mind. But then, specifically to Vidar, I'll basically just tell him kind of like that somewhat annoying but well-meaning person when you have a chronic illness who doesn't understand that by constantly telling you it'll be all right, it's getting annoying, but is well-meaning about it. And he's going to be like, it's going to be all right. You'll get back, return to me safely. But until then, just remember that you already have everything you need for victory within yourself. We'll meet back up. We'll figure this out. We've got 2 days.
All right.
From there, I think
And
I'll
you-
just keep radio silence just in case.
You all start sprinting out. You get out into the island and look around. This is not a tropical island. You are still in Elysium. You see various pine trees and oak trees and that kind of thing. You are starting to run past the beach into a relatively dense forest. You run that direction as reasonably stealthy as you can. Can I get a group stealth check?
Gee.
Oh.
4.
I crit failed.
27.
12.
24.
I will
Okay,
just
wait,
throw it
whoa,
out
whoa,
there.
whoa.
Does anyone have like anything that they can use to buff this?
Pass without a trace, or
Trace.
I have passed without a trace.
You may
please
cast the
cast
spell.
it.
Okay.
Okay. With Pass Without a Trace, it raises everybody's numbers by 10, in which you all feel pretty comfortably quiet.
Jesus, Pete, you guys are gonna get on my level.
27 is a Vidar level number. That's ridiculous. All right. I'm going to
37 now.
Yes.
I'm invisible.
Yes. You guys continue running on. You see up ahead of you after a couple minutes of running what looks like this dense forest sort of breaking into a clearing. As you get into the towards the clearing, you actually see what looks like to be about 50 feet of literally no trees. And in fact, you see what appears to be many stumps of trees still in the ground for about 50 feet. And then as far as you can see in either direction, a very tall fence that seems to be about 15 feet tall. Can I also get a perception check from whoever would like to do it?
I can. I'm pretty solid.
I've got
19.
Oh, wait, plus 19 for perception?
33 minutes.
Total 19.
Oh.
15 plus 4.
Okay. Well, with the 19, Naka, we'll say you roll. That's totally fine. You look out into this 50-foot field in front of you, and you see, after a little bit of inspection, what appears to be several small animals, or parts of them, sitting in craters, lying in various parts of this 50-foot field.
The heck?
Like landmines, or
You would probably correctly identify what you're looking at as a minefield.
oh, perfect.
Copy that.
And how far is the distance across?
It looks
said
to be
50?
about a 50-foot deep field, and then a 15-foot
15-foot
fence after
fence.
that.
What is the fence made out of?
It appears to be a metal fence, but like a thin one, like a temporary one. Not quite chain length, but close to that.
Naka, how long can your jetpack fly?
60 feet.
No, in the air, like hover with.
Oh, it's 1 minute per power cell for a maximum of 16 minutes. I have 3 power cells.
Because,
Could you ping pong? How high can you go?
well,
with
I
that?
could shoot my harpoon hand into the fence, and we could make like a
This is
little
flying speed of 60 feet.
zip
That's what
line
it
down.
says. Doesn't say height.
The fence is on the other side of the field.
Correct. My harpoon hand can go 60 feet.
We can't see the timer anymore.
It's
Oh.
it's
Yes, you can.
below
It's at the bottom of the screen.
it's below the UI
Oh,
at the bottom.
my bad.
Oh, sorry. I can move it if that's.
Yeah, that's better. My grappling hook has a 50-foot length.
Okay.
Nice. I mean, I could take a couple people over, too. How many people would you let me carry? What would that do? Did
One
we
at
talk
a
about this
time.
before?
That's a
What's that? said
You
one.
could probably carry
if Ember
like
does a
Vidar
mouse.
and Ember as a mouse.
Right.
Okay. Well, there's 3 of us. I can do that.
I have Dimension Door if we wanted to use that.
Oh,
oh.
So I could take myself
could
and
get
another
two.
person.
And then depending on how tall the fence, I don't know that I want to
15
hook
feet.
onto the fence. I feel like the fence could be electrified or something. I mean, I can blow a couple of force points on a double misty step.
Whatever you do, I suggest doing it quickly.
Yeah.
You are not going to make it at this pace. Just saying it.
okay.
Okay.
Then
zip-
why don't I do that? Why don't I carry Vidar? Ember, do you want to be
Okay,
a mouse? You know.
I'll
Or
wild
if
shape.
not, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah, I'll wild shape into an owl.
Okay.
Then I'll
Oh,
fly
okay.
over.
Oh,
I'll
perfect.
take
Okay.
your fear then.
Okay.
All right.
I'll blow the forest points to double misty step.
Okay. You all manage to clear the fence on the other side. When you do get over there, you do hear a familiar buzz behind you of what was an electric fence
Nice
sitting
call.
there. So
Good thinking.
good call not to grapple to it.
Yeah.
You
I was
see
trying
in
not to
front of
laugh
you-
when you were saying that.
right.
Yeah.
You see in front of you a cliff face. You are at the base of the mountain.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh. Wait, we're at a cliff face, as in like sheer
We're at the
up.
base.
Right in front of you is like a sheer face.
How tall is that?
Probably in the neighborhood of 50 feet.
Is there? We don't see any type of door or anything.
Harpoon hand.
Give me an investigation check.
Someone grab onto my waist.
17.
17, you go around looking for a door and you don't find a door. You do find that the sheer wall in front of you is waving around.
Ooh,
Classic.
nice.
You
Boom.
pass straight through
Love
the
that
wall as you
for
stick your
us.
hand in
Nice.
Love that for us.
and find yourself staring down into what looks like a deep, dug out, like large diameter cave that is lit with omnite torches on the sides.
Follow the torches. Just go. Run out of time.
Tally ho.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. You all start running. Still stealthy-ish.
Yeah. How
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll maintain pass without a trace. You can maintain concentration in that through wild shape.
Yes, and it goes for an
Okay.
hour, I believe.
Okay, wonderful.
What Steven said.
All right. You guys start running down the hallway. You guys are seeing a handful of things as you guys are passing by. You see various small, like, flags on the wall, kind of randomly dispersed. All of them seem to be Lunar Enclave related. You also see occasionally what appear to be supply crates. They are not wooden, to put it lightly. Most of them seem to be of Ulsham make.
I was hoping I could just plant detonators on all of them and as we went by.
Is there any outfits in there? I don't know if they have a specific uniform or space. Then, but if we want to try to blend in.
Would you like to take a minute to open some up?
Yes.
If they're
Okay.
of Ulsham make,
Alora.
are there any? Would I be able to use my experience to identify without having to open like up multiple crates? Like, oh yeah, this one probably has this kind of stuff. This one probably has this kind of stuff.
Sure. Yeah, you're looking over it. You can ignore what seem to be like weapon crates and stuff. You do find one that's labeled, like it has what looks like the image of a person, like man icon on the side of it.
I'll point at that one.
All right.
Like,
It's a basically suitcase size yellow metal case. You manage to pop open the clips of it and flip it open. And Iggy, you see very intricately laid out, like a thin sheet of glass over the whole thing, still packaged up and nicely, a not yet installed ferrokinetic set sitting right there.
as in like effectively an
As in-
exosuit
No,
to use
as in
Pharaoh, or
as in the same thing that is installed inside of you.
As
Is
in
a
a circulatory
ferrokinesis
system.
wow. Do we have a bag of holding?
We do, I think.
We do. I have it. I have one.
shove this sucker in.
Not going to help you with your current problem, but
Nope. But that is a very important piece of tech.
all right. Unfortunately, you do not find any clothes looking around. You guys continue on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You continue on forward and forward and forward, and eventually find what looks to be a fork in the road. There is a left road and there is a right road.
Divide the group. I'm just kidding.
This is like a semi-natural cave looking thing, like it's like
Correct.
It's a cave, not like paved floor.
Correct.
Is one of the paths more well worn than the other?
I'm gonna say no.
What do my elf ears hear? And what do my
Give me a
elf eyes
perception
see?
check. Your fear. I'll
Can
give
I-
you
can I
advantage
assist
on
with
this.
that?
How's that?
Yeah, I'm also a wood
Sure.
elf, so like I'm
Two
used to
elves.
caves. Okay.
Me too.
2 elves, 1 cup. I'm sorry. Whoops. They don't see very far. I got a 10.
You're old.
Even with
You don't
advantage.
hear anything.
Oh, with an advantage. Okay, I missed the advantage part. All right. Okay, hang on. All right. 16. Oh, wait, perception?
Yeah.
Perception.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Okay, 22.
22. You hear you hear nothing coming out of the left tunnel, and out of the right tunnel you hear what sounds like relatively quiet, relatively high-pitched voices.
Not sure if it's my sword talking, but there's high-pitched voices down the hallway.
I feel like let's go right
Yeah,
towards the voices.
towards the voices.
Towards the voices.
Stealthfully.
All right. As you continue on stealthfully, you eventually get close enough to be able to hear, but not quite see, what sound like many children.
Oh, kids.
They are excitedly talking about a ritual. And you hear a handful of adults
Oh, no.
sort of like answering questions, going back and forth. Yada,
Do
yada.
I recognize any of these children's voices?
No.
Okay.
And are they
Those
mentioning
better not be in there.
adrenochromes at all?
That word is not mentioned.
Okay, that's good. Do I hear any adult voices in there? Or is it
You
just
hear
sound
a
like
couple of adult voices. Yep.
something voices that I would know?
No.
No. Okay. Cool.
They seem to be answering questions about a ritual.
Okay.
They seem to be keeping kids behaved.
Okay. What are some of the answers that they're saying about the ritual?
There are answers about finally being able to live free of the control of the Archons. There are answers about how they're going to know when they're supposed to wake up and when they're supposed to go to sleep. There are questions about how long it's going to take for the vessel to get to the goddess, which is an approximate answer of about half a day. Stuff like that.
Do we see like the light? Are we close enough to start seeing like the light where they are?
Yeah, I'm imagining you're like right around the corner.
Okay.
You know, listening in.
Does it sound
Are
like
all-
they're on the same level as us, or like below or up?
Yep, more or less.
Are all the adults wearing a Lunar Enclave uniform?
You
or
don't
is there
currently
no?
see.
Okay.
You're listening.
Can I go invisible and then poke my head around the corner?
There it is.
Sure. Yeah. You go invisible, poke your head around the corner. You see what appears to be a very makeshift, rudimentary classroom. There are a bunch of kids, probably, early grade school age, I'd say. all of the adults do seem to be wearing, even the kids seem to be wearing the black cloaks. Not all of them with the hood up necessarily. They seem to be a bit more casual. But yeah, these all seem to be cultists.
Is there a way to go past the classroom, or is this a dead end?
This appears to be a dead end.
Okay. Go back and...
All right. You back, head around the fork once again, and you hear nothing as the cave rounds the bend. Vidar, you're still invisible, so you can turn the corner if you'd like.
Yeah. Why not?
You see what appears to be, again, very makeshift thrown together, but large banners on the side, a roughly carved statue of the moon goddess in the center of the room, with a couple rows of like cushions on the ground. Seems like this seems to be a kind of makeshift chapel. There is a small skylight that's letting in a small amount of light in this room.
Is this also a dead end?
You do see what appears to be another exit on the opposite side of the room.
Okay. I'll communicate that and then keep walking.
All right. You head through. You guys continue walking onward. As you do, there's another turn, and give me a perception check. Whoever would be good at that.
I got you. Am I rolling that?
I think Iggy did.
Okay, cool.
Maybe.
I got a 17.
17.
That's good.
So you're noticing a handful of things. Iggy, running by the boxes, you're trying to, after the score you just found, you're quickly examining the boxes to see if you can find any other goodies. You pass by several very large boxes that could probably fit a person or two inside, that all have written somewhere on it like autonomous defense. You also go ahead.
Do any of them seem to have any kind of like powered hum?
No.
Okay. Just as a safety measure, I would like to cast off on all of these.
Okay. As you go to cast it, you don't feel anything in the crates or on the crates.
Okay.
They seem to be empty crates.
Okay. But a lot of them.
Yes.
Okay.
In addition to this,
big enough for a couple people, is what you said?
Yeah, they're pretty big. In addition to that, you smell something foul, and then start to hear what sound like animals.
Do we only have really one path to follow?
Right now.
PU, tally ho.
Would you like to round the corner?
Yeah.
Are they doing sacrifices? No, I'm just kidding.
Are you all just going, or Vidar leading? How you want to do it?
Vidar should probably lead.
Yeah.
Okay. So Vidar, you round the corner and you see, again, very makeshift, but what appears to be something akin to a kennel. But these are not a lot of dogs that are in here. Is a lot of various animals. You see some livestock animals, cows, pigs, and stuff like that. But you see a basilisk that is like got multiple things wrapped around its face, so it can't be looking at anybody. You see some very menacing looking fish in a giant tank. Just very eclectic, exotic animals all lying in here.
Is there
Are they
two
two
of
by
every
two?
kind? Yeah.
No.
No.
Is there any humans?
You do not see any humans. No.
Okay. I'll let everyone know and just keep walking.
All right. You rush people on. As you all run through the room, several of the animals react to you running in, and some of them just start making loud noises, yelling, screaming, blah, 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 blah.
Okay. They're gonna know.
Are any of them... Ember can just natively speak to animals, right?
That's what I was just looking up. I think so.
I feel like that's part of your sub.
I believe so. Let's roll with you can.
Okay.
Is there anything that they're saying that jumps out as something we should be paying attention to?
They all seem to be just afraid. Remember, you get the sense that these animals are not treated very well, and people means bad time usually.
Okay.
Go. All right. You guys continue running along. You are running through this cave. Eventually, you notice sort of the glint of what seems like smooth metal far ahead. And with Vidar leading the way, you actually will see first what looks like a set of very large blast doors and one cloaked figure standing out in front of it.
What do we do?
Is he facing towards us?
Yes.
How far away is he from the corner, like around in the corner?
Probably about 30 feet. Also, I'll let you, without even a perception check, you do notice what appears to be some sort of console next to the door.
Okay. I would like to... is this a dead end?
Other than the doors, correct.
I can lure him this way, and we can catch him unawares as he rounds the corner towards us.
Is
If everyone
interacting
is
with
prepared to jump him.
I mean, I can jump them for sure.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna
Would you like to
cast
do that?
break on the cavern wall back from the way we came, to
okay.
draw him towards us.
I like it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You cast break, loud sort of crack, and several rocks fall off. Vidar, you notice him sort of jump a little bit and sort of reach down at his side and start slowly walking towards you. After about 15-20 seconds, he is within jumping range. Naka, do you want to give me a strength check?
Absolutely.
There's a guard in front of the blast doors, so we're luring
I'm
him
built
in
for
and
strength.
taking him out.
Oh, I'm sure you are.
Don't harpoon him in there.
23.
while he's
23. Yes, you very successfully slam him into the opposite wall. I imagine grab onto his mouth and just keep him restrained.
Snap his neck.
Are you trying
No, I'm
to
kidding.
kill
No,
him,
I'm
knock
just
him out, ask him questions? What are you trying to do?
Key codes.
Can I make my way to the council while he's doing whatever and try to figure it out?
Looking over at the console,
Yep.
you see what appears to be a keycard slot and not much else.
Do you
I'll
relay that,
shout
Ryder?
key card. Yep.
Okay. I whisper in his ear, very menacing. Key card, please.
Give me an intimidation check.
Yes.
Can I assist with that?
We'll say advantage, yeah.
And light myself up.
Sure.
Love it.
Can we throw him in the bed of holding after?
Advantage.
Put the bag of holding over his head.
T minus 10 minutes to count down.
There he is.
All
Okay.
right.
What do you got, John?
It is 19.
19. Yes, he very slowly and carefully, with one arm still raised up, pulls out a single red key card.
I will grab that from his fingers so Naka can keep hold of him and bring it over to Vidar.
Yep. You pass it through, and you hear several click, 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 and doors open wide.
Nice.
Knock him out, Naka.
Rip his head off.
Yeah, put him in a chokehold and he blacks out.
Sure. Not a problem. Vidar.
Before we leave, can we take his weapon off him? Can one of you grab whatever weapons he has?
Absolutely.
Sure.
100%.
He has a basic blaster rifle on him.
Can I take his
you
cloak?
managed to
Right.
take that. Sure.
Great idea. Great
Yes.
idea.
Yes.
That's good. That's
Vidar has the cloak.
nice.
It is not space ready, so don't expect it to fix the holes in your shirt if that pops. You head through the open blast doors. Vidar, you'd be the first to notice you are looking up at, similar size to the last one you've been in, what appears to be a completely underground biodome standing in front of you that has been built into this cave.
Is
And
there
actually, the design of it looks basically identical from the outside,
Right.
as far as you can tell, to the one you saw.
The only thing that you might recognize being a little bit different is A, this seems to be a little bit in better shape, and B, you already see lights on inside.
Is there an elevator in this one as well?
You don't know. You gotta get in, find out.
Going.
Are there patrols?
Can
you
we
don't
shut
see
the-
any motion quite yet.
The blast door behind us.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Sure. Yep.
And
You
then-
all run in, close the blast door behind you, and then start running towards the biodome. The door does seem to be open. Similarly to the previous one, it's well, as you walk in and then you walk around like a center wall, and then you can get in. You guys head through?
Yep.
Yep.
Hey, who's leading the charge here?
I believe Vidar is
Vidar.
sneaky,
Yeah.
right?
I'm invisible. I'll probably give the cloak to someone better at talking. Who's her best?
Uh,
Yeah, as you
We meet again, I rolls.
yeah, your fear gets the cloak, and as you walk into the door and around the little center wall, you suddenly realize that pointing, I suppose, through you are a bunch of laser pointers, and you hear whirring from the other end of the hall, revving up.
Is Vidar the only one there?
He's the only one that's rounded the corner, to my understanding.
And the lasers, it noticed me.
They were sort of spread out. They focused in.
Oh, great.
You think it's likely they have thermal sensors.
Okay, I will go back around the corner.
Why don't you make a dexterity saving throw, my friend?
11.
Oof.
Yikes.
Bruh.
That's not good.
You take only 8 damage.
Okay.
Went easy on him. All right.
Yeah.
You catch a
Okay.
spare. That means you're not invisible anymore, if I remember correctly.
I go back invisible.
You can do it for free.
Sure. All right.
Okay, so we need to.
Vidar, I feel like this is a moment for us to be casting off repeatedly on each of these. You also have off, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
You essentially cut corners and just off.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there's about a dozen turrets at the other end of the hall that all you turn them all off successfully.
Cool.
Let's go. Keep going. 5 minutes. Oh my gosh.
You continue on to the other end of the hall. There is nothing, no doors or anything on the sides of this hallway, but you get to the end, and behind the turrets there is a stairway leading up, and you. What's the highest passive perception?
I have plus. Let's see, it's 18 for my passive perception.
Yeah, that's pretty high.
You hear soft voices from up the stairs.
Okay.
Be very quiet.
All right.
Can I make out what they're saying?
I would say not from here. You'd have to get up the stairs.
Okay. Well, let's get closer.
All right.
Okay. Is Vidar leading invisibly again?
Yep.
Okay. You poke your head up. You see what appears to be a barracks, and in the far side there is a small table with looks like 3 Lunar Enclave cultists playing cards. And one of them is saying, I don't know, I don't think it was a rat. Why would they have fired up for that?
I'm just saying they've gone off 4 times today, and it's never anything.
I mean, I guess you're probably right. Are you guys doing anything?
We just have to go, right? At this point?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna, can I peek my, I want to peek around the
3
corner
minutes.
and cast Plague centered on them.
Okay, what does that do?
Okay.
As quickly as possible.
Choose up to 6 creatures of your choice in a 40-foot cube within range. Each target must succeed on a con save or be affected by the power, which lasts to a minute. They gain a slow level, take a penalty, a -2 penalty to AC and Dex saves,
What's the
and cannot
DC?
use reactions. My DC is
I just rolled single
16.
digits for all 3, so
Great,
they fail.
cool.
They're all coughing
everybody
and hacking of the table.
Everybody run past. Let's go.
Naruto running.
All right.
Is there a door on the far side of them?
Not on the far side of them, but like along the wall. They're off to the left. You run along the wall and get to another door.
Love it.
Great. Can I
they
also,
also
cast
fail
break
their
on the
perception
far
check.
side of them, away
sure.
from on the
Sure.
far side of them, so they look the other way?
2 minutes.
Okay, let's
Done.
go.
Okay. You get up the stairs. There's another staircase. You don't hear anything from up above. You go up the stairs, and you see what appears to be a comms room. Bunch of consoles. No one in it at the moment, but there are a bunch of consoles and communications equipment. There's also in the center a large concrete pillar, which looks familiar to you.
With the
Elevator.
Yeah, yep.
Oh,
We get in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get in. Let's go.
Quick, go.
Push the button.
do we go up or down?
Oh gosh. We went
There's
down
only
last
one
time,
way.
right?
Down.
Yeah, went down the last time. Yep.
There's only one. As you're waiting for the elevator to come up, Vidar, you glance at one of the lists, or one of the screens, and you see a list of received shipments, and you see the Lunar Adlashar as one of the options on the list.
And a date from about 2 months ago.
And the elevator gets here. I assume you all get inside.
Yeah.
And go down. As you're going down, the space in front of the elevator opens up, and you see a large rocket, like
Get over
ready
here.
to go.
I don't know.
You get to the bottom, and the door opens to just a large chamber. There's a big magic circle on the floor, rocket in the center. The door on the rocket is closed.
Smoke is just piling out from the bottom.
Do we see an entranceway to the rocket?
Naka, episode 1 style,
Yes, go.
sabers into the door.
It's a run to it. I don't think you're going to be able to get to
Okay,
it.
you run up. Are you doing it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay,
Yeah,
you run
try it.
up
We gotta
and
get in.
jab your saber into the side, and it bounces off, not even leaving a scratch,
What?
Oh, dang.
as the room begins to shake, and the rocket begins to lift
Melted.
slowly off the ground.
I grab, as it's taking off, I grab Viggy and we fly backwards in my jetpack. So we're safe. Yes.
That's probably a smart decision.
Okay.
We gotta run back now, right? To Cerberus.
You do, by the way, see several cultists standing at consoles around the room, just staring at you.
Oh, great.
No.
Okay, we know there's a hole
K421,
in
why are
in the
you at your
ceiling now,
post?
though.
Yeah.
Oh, also,
Cerberus,
now
grab
that there's
his
not
head.
a time pressure, Vidar, you actually pretty quickly recognize the style of this room. This appears to be an unfinished grav shaft
Oh.
that they have co-opted into their rocket silo.
Can we have Cerberus pick us up through the roof?
Yeah.
We need an emergency evac staff.
Real.
Hey, you call
Guns hot.
you call to him. You hear nothing back.
What?
It's dope.
Okay. We got,
Oh,
like,
wait, he
silence
just
or
lost
something?
connection. Guys, here, wait, where's Matt? No, just kidding.
We're getting jammed.
How close is the sky from us to us?
The hatch that opened to let the rocket out, which is still open, that's probably about 150 feet up.
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
Couple of harpoon hands.
Are the circles still lit up?
Yeah, they're still glowing a bit, but like cooling down.
I would like to run over and jump above them.
Oh.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh no!
All right.
If this goes horribly wrong, I'm prepared to Misty Step
Sure.
immediately.
Give me a dexterity. Would this be a save or a throw? I'd call this a throw because you're doing it intentionally.
Wait.
Sorry, not save or roll is what I meant, and it's a roll.
Great. I hate that. 14.
14. I would say that's good enough to launch you up a little ways up past the doors, but your aim was a little off. You're pretty much dead center.
But did I go up the 150
You
feet?
launched
went up the
150 feet.
You leap over the circle and just whoop, it's just gone. You probably go like 200 feet up before you peek out.
Yo.
Am I still an owl?
Misty step down to the edge of
You
the.
didn't say you weren't.
Okay,
You're-
I was gonna say, can I, like, since he's dead center, can I fly up and as an owl, like, nudge him really hard so that he comes a little off kilter and lands on the other
Sure. Give me a strength check as an owl.
Are they still glowing?
They are.
Okay.
I mean, they're
Yep.
coming down. So if you want to do it,
I'm
I would
looking at the
suggest
rest of the
it.
group and I
go.
sprint over to jump on whatever they are.
Yeah.
All right, everyone who's doing this, I will need a dexterity check.
Okay, I would like to also say, because it's a mountain at the top, right? It's a cave. Okay? I am prepared if I go above and I'm just dead center or off to use my harpoon hand to reel me into the edge. Okay, so
anyone who I can I'm gonna assume hope that people are going to follow me, and after I land, I'm going to be watching whoever comes up and be ready to cast slow fall on them. In case they're
I was gonna say,
they're having
cast
like
glide, so
bad trajectory.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
Dirty 20, nice. Anyone else going?
Yeah.
Oh, 20 on a
die.
Let's go.
Iggy,
Nice.
brilliant
Nice.
idea. Oh my gosh.
So what was it? Dexterity?
Dexterity, yeah. Well, it's a nat 20. I mean,
Okay.
that's just
Brilliant.
Okay.
10.
10.
And for me, just for sheer funness of it, I am gonna cast glide on myself because I want to just float down as like. I just think it'd be fun.
Sure, yeah. You do like some backflips and do a bit of aerial maneuvering, and then just glide down smoothly.
Mary
land
Poppins land.
Exactly, like barely even feel the landing. Okay, we had Yorfir with a dirty 20. Yeah, I would say that's enough for you to land, not as gracefully, but pretty solidly on the ground. Vidar with a 10. I don't think that's enough for you to make it all the way up. I think you would, like, hit the side of the wall. You go off course and hit the side of the wall at like 125 feet.
Okay.
But wouldn't those Arno legs just grab a hold of the side and climb
That's what I
up?
was gonna
Yeah.
ask. If I
Yeah,
could
he's got. I
grab
mean,
the
he's got to
side.
poke
got
out of the
spider
suit,
legs.
but
You want to rip through the suit?
Yeah, I'll rip through the suit.
he does
We
have a
have
spare.
another one.
Okay. You rip through the suit, grab onto the side, and scuttle your way up. And then, Elora, what were you saying earlier?
Oh, I'm just
staying
on
down.
dimension door.
kidding.
Oh, yeah, I'm staying down here and single-handedly fighting everybody.
Dimension
I'm
door.
at dimension
Okay.
door, and I'll do my. I forgot to roll for my wild magic surge the last time, so I'll do it this time.
Good catch.
Grant pulling up
All
the
right.
table.
You are now all up on the top edge of a mountain with what sounds like probably many voices shouting out from beneath.
Shut up.
Now,
Cerberus,
Yeah.
can we contact him?
You also probably see and hear the sound of a couple lunar enclaves splat up against the side of the all that goes. You go to contact Cerberus and you get nothing.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe nothing inside the illusion.
Could be.
Oh, yeah.
Could someone also give me a perception check? I'll say one person with advantage, just for to roll for everyone.
Maybe Iggy because he was the first one up.
27.
Yeah.
That's
You are
that'll be good.
breathing.
This is
You-
good. Yeah.
Yeah, you look up and watch the rocket receding above you. You notice that the you can just barely make out a mirror, but a smaller mirror of the magic circle on the ground on the bottom of the rocket. It is not glowing.
Okay, so its boosters haven't kicked in yet. It's not propelling itself yet.
Oh, also something I didn't describe earlier. The magic circle. There are several like nodes where there were large chunks of omnite sitting on the nodes that are all drained. And actually, you would have seen them drain as the rocket was launching.
Okay. Man, we are not close to the edge of the illusion, I assume.
No. It's gonna probably take even sprinting 10 minutes to get back to the ship.
That's what
Yeah,
we
I
need
feel
to
like
do,
we gotta
so-
do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Can I mean, I know.
Screw stealth.
Yeah,
They know
wait,
we're
wait.
here now.
Can I? So I still have glide. Is this all downhill, right?
Yeah.
Most of it, yeah.
Okay, so how would this work then? If I get a running start, jump off the top of that thing, and just glide down. So it lasts for a minute, but I'd be above the trees.
You could probably make it a good way.
Okay.
Maybe to the base of the mountain.
I was just thinking, because if I can get to our ship before everybody else, does that give us a head start at all?
Sure, and then potentially you can come pick us up.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
There's still the turrets, though, right? The anti-air defense, though.
There are anti-air defenses.
Oh gosh.
And they are alerted that there are intruders now.
Yeah,
But we're still
that is a
cloaked
good
on-
thing.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
I think we just book it.
Okay. All right. Yep. Just yeah. Yep.
They know we're here, but
Start-
they don't know where our ship is. Our ship's currently
Right.
cloaked.
Yeah.
You all start sprinting. Any Naruto running down the mountain?
Always.
All it.
Okay. Yeah,
Never.
All right. You all are running in various, other than I think Ember's flying. Are you staying low to the ground, high up? What are you doing?
Low to the ground.
Okay. Wise. All right.
Yep.
Yeah. You all start just sprinting. You don't see anybody up here as you're running. There was not a base on top of the mountain necessarily. Eventually, you run down and get down to the fence that you cleared, with the minefield on the other side.
Oh, is the ship here?
It's another 5 minutes out.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Can we contact Cerberus now? Now that we're out of the illusion?
Yeah, you reach out and hear nothing.
Oh no.
It's not good. I think we just do what we did to get past the minefield before, but in reverse.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're
Everybody
not
spend your various things. If
constrained on
that's what you
time
need.
that was much, right?
Oh, that's true.
Do we waste?
Well, no, we are kind of are constrained on time, don't we?
Oh,
We're
yeah,
trying to catch
true.
this thing.
Yeah,
right?
We're being chased,
Yeah.
as far as we know.
And my wild magic kicked in for that dimension.
Oh no.
Oh, okay, that might change some things.
Oh gosh.
But,
I rolled a one.
Are we carrying a sheep? Oh,
Let's
my
hear
gosh.
it.
Oh.
Okay.
A pyramid fell from
Roll,
the sky.
roll on this table at the start of each of your turns for the next minute, ignoring this result
Oh,
on subsequent
no.
rolls.
Wait,
You are going
just to
to
clarify,
have-
when you said you
what?
got a 1,
That
was
was
that
for-
on the D100?
Okay.
That was
okay,
on the
okay,
D20.
okay,
Yes,
okay.
that was.
Okay.
Sorry.
Cool.
No,
Oh, my.
42.
Oh my
42?
Yes, 42.
It's the meaning of life, the universe, and everything.
Turn into a potted plant until the start of your next turn.
Stop.
While a plant, you are incapacitated and have vulnerability to all damage. You will drop to 0 hit
It's-
points, your pot breaks, and your form reverts.
Okay.
Wait,
It was
wait,
6 seconds, right?
wait.
So,
Does it say
okay.
if the pot breaks, her form reverts, like back to the plant
Yes.
or back to
No.
herself?
She has
She
0 hit
dimension
point.
doored.
To the ground. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. It only lasts one turn.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
until
fine.
the start of your next turn. Yeah,
It was a very disorienting
The pot
6
might,
seconds.
might shatter when she like teleports a couple feet off the ground instead of on the ground or something. Yeah,
Right.
it's fine.
Oh my.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
That is literally a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy reference.
Yes,
At the number 42.
That's great.
Yes.
yes.
All right, so
incredible.
you all spend your various resources to get to the other side of the thing and start sprinting through that dense forest once again, and eventually see the ship coming through the forest. With Iggy, your passive perception, you would notice that the cloaking doesn't seem to be on.
Oh no!
Hey guys, we can see the ship.
Did they
Right.
wait? Could they have pulled the thing back? Is Cerberus not there then? Could they have pulled the Umber Core out? Oh gosh.
Maybe.
Okay.
Things might be
As
right.
you get to the tree line and reach the beach, you would all collectively notice where it looks like the hall door is a still glowing circle. And what looks like a chunk of hall door that has fallen onto the ground.
That's not good.
Like magically?
Like Pharaoh Blade.
Pharaoh Blade.
Oh,
yeah. Like what Naka and I just tried to do, but successful.
Right.
Got you.
As you take that in for a second, you see a slightest bit of movement as a figure cloaked in all black takes one step outside with an intricately carved mask covering his face as he pulls back his hood.
Have we seen him yet?
Blackthorn. Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
I have.
Have we seen him in this guise?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw in the foundry.
At the factory.
I saw him
Yes,
at the factory. I know exactly who he is.
And he slowly pulls back the mask to reveal Blackthorn. And he's looking back at all of you. And you hear him just say, "Congratulations, friends. You have finally earned my attention." And he pulls out from his black cloak. Vidar, you can probably see it, notice it better than anybody, holding on to an Umbra core. And as you all recognize what it is, in one brief moment, he crushes it in his hand.
Oh my gosh.
And you watch the debris drop to the ground.
Bye, Matt. Again.
Oh no.
I don't think there's recovery from this.
Okay.
Is there anyone else surrounding us, or is it just Blackthorn?
It is just Blackthorn.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Does he have his weapon out in the other hand?
Not right now.
I would probably cast Tactical Advantage on myself.
All right.
What does that do?
If Naka's igniting his blade,
Yes, I'm
I've
igniting.
ignited mine.
Yeah.
And then
I've
shoot.
ignited my blade.
Yeah, whenever I can.
Why? Please roll for initiative.
Yeah! Let's go! Let's kick this guy's ass!
Side note, I feel like that rocket was made from Elysian steel,
Yeah.
Oh man.
and I think your blade will be okay.
Oh, it's gonna be alright. I put that
Is-
together.
Wait,
This
remember?
Tailspire?
No.
I'm using what is it? Commander Strike.
Oh, yeah.
Is it what is the thing I?
It's to give us a bump to our armor class, right? Or initiative.
Yes, it's half of mine, which is I just can't find it. Why can't I find it?
I just had literally the best initiative roll.
Did you?
Did you?
28.
Oh my
Dang.
gosh!
Wow.
You have a +8 to.
Because of my force intuition, I can use my force cast modifier in place of Dex.
Wow.
Jeez.
Iggy, you and I are in lockstep right now. 29.
Oh my gosh!
I rolled a natty 20 with a +9 for initiative.
And I rolled a natural 20 plus 8.
we excited to go fight, go to die in war.
For real though.
Oh gosh, I saved it for when it.
Okay.
No tail spider, you said, or tail spider? Spider.
No Tailspire for this. This is Theater of the Mind.
17 plus 2, so 19.
Good thing you got that wild magic out of the way, potted plant.
Yeah. like,
Okay,
it
sorry.
definitely happen again.
Sorry, so we had a Yorfir at 29, right?
Yes, sir.
And then 28, Iggy. Anyone else above 20?
21 for me.
Oh, look at that. I'm rolling good.
Oh,
This is
I
a
would
good
like
sign.
to.
Win.
Oh yeah.
What
okay.
plus do we get, Natra?
Animated shield is.
It's half of my proficiency, so 2.
Oh, so I guess
what?
Yorfir is
Initiative?
actually 31 and I'm actually 30.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Great.
I've never seen initiative numbers that high.
Time
Laura,
to do
did
it, I
you
suppose.
add
Guess
that
it's
in?
time to do it.
Did you add the 2 to your 21, or is that no, a 23?
Oh, that'd be a 23.
We are
Cool.
pissed for Vidar right now. Absolutely. Pissed.
Okay, 15 to 20.
Has 16.
I had 19.
Okay, we had Naka at 19, Vidar at 15, and you say
16.
16. Okay. All right, and what did Blackthorn get?
Totally forgot. My bad.
300.
That's a 24. Usually a great roll.
Wow.
Wow.
Middle of the pack.
Okay.
Hey.
Middle of the pack.
That's insane.
Middle of the pack with a 24. What an odd evening, friends.
Oh my.
Did I get tactical advantage off or no?
Sure, we'll say you did.
Okay.
I didn't hear before. What does that do again?
It's haste.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Okay. We are starting at the top with a 31. Your group is currently 75 feet out from Blackthorn, who is currently standing like essentially right up against the hull of the ship.
75 feet out. Okay. All right, let me... All right. Yeah. I'm sorry. Should have thought this through. Okay, I'm going to... You said 75 feet out. I just have to do... Okay, so that would give me 10. I am going... Whatever. Yeah, YOLO. I'm going to move 10 feet up. And... I'm going to harpoon hand.
That's got a range of 60?
Yeah.
Dang, okay.
Yeah, yep.
15 feet up.
15
That's
feet
fine.
up. Hang on, I just need to make sure this is my first time using it, so I just want to make sure here that my movement is going to do what I need to here. Okay, it is.
Okay, it is a roll at disadvantage. The 60 is the long range.
Okay. I just am trying to. Okay, well, this is the point. It's the bonus to reel. So action is to shoot. Bonus action is to reel. Okay, that would not be great. And I just don't get much for it. Oof. Okay. How long? What I'm gonna try to do is F it, YOLO. I'm going to shoot it into him and try to yeet myself and like reel myself into him.
Why?
How heavy does he weigh?
Oh gosh.
Wait, how heavy does he weigh?
Gosh.
Currently, he
He's
looks
just
like
he's
a
like an
normal
elf.
human.
We don't know.
Yeah,
Like a normal
yeah,
elf.
elf rather. Did you roll the attack? I missed if you did.
Sure, I did not. Ooh, not great. What is that? That's these. Inventory. Is that like an unarmed strike? What would you call that? It doesn't call what?
Ranged weapon attack. That would be a dexterity attack with proficiency, we'll say.
With proficiency?
Yeah. Probably doesn't really make sense since this is your first time doing it, but whatever.
Okay, that's fine. So 19 would be the call on that.
Dang. Does
19
that
to hit?
Blackthorn?
19 to hit.
No.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
That's all right.
I
Comfortably.
mean, I'm not surprised, but
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to. That's. Now, does it come back to me even though it doesn't hit? On that same thing?
I think you might have to use a bonus action to reel it in
To reel it
regardless.
Okay, bonus action to reel it in. And I'm going to spread out a little bit from the group and remove. Oh, yep, okay.
Just reading the text, so you can reel it in as a bonus action, I'm pretty sure, but actually reinserting the hand to be able to use it again requires an action.
Okay, thank you for.
So your left hand is currently disabled.
Okay.
that sucks.
Gosh, it's not my strong hand. It's fine. I'm gonna kind of like veer off to the right, away from the group, not be so huddled with them. Like, I don't know. I'll use the remainder of my whatever movement. So another 25 feet or so.
Okay.
Okay, cool. And
Next up is Iggy.
How far am I from him?
75. We're just gonna say everyone is 75 feet from right now.
Okay. I'm going to cast Shocking Shield, which is a 10-minute duration, not concentration. Lightning courses in a sphere surrounding your body, shedding bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 feet. You can use your action to end the power early. Whenever a creature within 5 feet of you hits you with a melee attack, it takes 2d8 lightning damage.
Okay, so basically just if they hit you, they get damaged. With melee
Correct.
attack, they get damaged. Okay, cool.
Correct. I am then going to move toward him as far as I can, which will be my 35 normal feet plus my slow time move. I have to 1 sec, I gotta figure out what my kinetic combat die is at this level. A D8, beautiful. Plus an extra 35 feet, so I've moved 75 feet toward, or 70 feet toward him.
Okay, you are
So
standing
you're right in front of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I guess not. Wait, if he's 75 feet away, then yeah, 70 feet would be the square in front of him. Yeah.
Great. And I'm just gonna stare daggers.
oh,
Okay.
I don't
Damn.
think I have anything else that I can do on this turn. Wait. No. Oh my gosh. I didn't think I was going to be within range of him. I haven't used my bonus action, so I'm gonna bonus action attack him.
Go for it.
Okay.
I'm so excited for this.
You have no idea.
23.
23 hits.
Nice. Okay.
All right.
AC's not brutal, but it's not great.
Oh. Okay. 14 damage.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right. That
my turn.
brings it to Blackthorn.
Is it Feral Blade? Did you Feral Blade slash me?
Sure did.
Just straight across my chest. Probably's burned the cloak off of, or at least a good line through the cloak. I'll look down for a second and I'll look up at you, Iggy. Just a little bit of a smirk. And I'll say, "Come, friend, dream with me."
Oh no.
Time seems to stretch into eternity as Blackthorn's gaze intensifies, his eyes igniting with a preternatural gleam. The very air around him begins to warp, distorting the light into shimmering waves that compress and expand, bending Blackthorn's image. The sphere of distortion radiates outward like a shockwave, quickly engulfing Iggy standing right in front of him. As the orb reaches the ground at his feet, the ground itself undulates in concentric circles that echo the shockwave's reach. You brace for the impact, but instead of throwing you off your feet, the wavefront feels more like passing through a curtain of water, but one that leaves you dry. Inside the shockwave's boundary, the world becomes a haze, murky and indistinct. The figure of Blackthorn, now towering over you, looms like a specter and cloaked in fog. Outside the sphere, though, reality remains sharp and clear, and for those of you further away, you have not been engulfed quite yet. But it suggests to you that the darkness you're seeing is not one filling the air, but rather something warping the objects themselves. But you hardly notice this as your attention is focused on the form in front of you. Blackthorn, the ancient black dragon in the guise of a man, now appears as both and neither and so much more. You catch only impressions of forms: a man's face, a dragon's claw, a bear's snout, a cluster of beady eyes, writhing tentacles, and shapes you don't even recognize and are glad for it. He is a chimeric torrent, rapidly shifting and merging into beasts, men, and monstrosities, yet simultaneously all of them at once. So gripping is this horrifying sight that at first you don't notice the terrain shifting around you, as all of you at this point have been engulfed by the shockwave. The pines of the nearby forest lean in menacingly, then, as if caught in a gale, are flattened backwards to the ground. The mountain you just ran down, now entirely engulfed in the shadow, collapses inward, shrinking closer and closer to the ground. Behind Blackthorn, your ship is crushed flat, resembling nothing more than a large sheet of paper on the dirt. Above, the sky rushes downward, engulfing you in a whirlwind of clouds that momentarily shield you from the new reality, only to reveal it again in a sudden flare of blue light. As the ground sinks further and further beneath you, you realize that you aren't growing or rising. Everything else is flattening, shrinking. The universe somehow being smashed down to nothing while you remain unaffected. The rippling sphere of omnite surrounding you and the planet grows closer and closer until you are thrust through it. With a splash, you are suddenly surrounded by a sea of blue glowing motes drifting through the void, a familiar sight to those who traveled through this field to reach Amnesia a few short weeks ago. Elora, this is nothing like how you expected the Omnight Sea to look. No raft floating on brilliant blue waters under a brilliant blue sky, just the same dull blue glow in every direction. And then you are out once more, this time into an inky blackness deeper than any you've seen before, broken by countless tiny specks of light. The terrestrials, you can't grasp what you're seeing. It's hard to say which is more unnerving, Blackthorn's amorphous transformation or this void. In this boundless expanse, the world warps as though through a fisheye lens, and you realize with a start that you can see a full 360 degrees around yourself. The person standing behind you is visible at both the left and right edges of your vision, and even more nauseatingly at the top and bottom. And there is a person behind each of you. Your positions have somehow shifted from the loose cluster and a couple of you spread out that you were into a single file line that stretches into eternity, repeating endlessly. But before you can comprehend the eternity that just passed in the blink of an eye, your attention is ripped back to the form in front of you, whose shifting has settled enough to see the outline of an enormous black dragon rearing back, jaws open wide. And I need everyone to make... go ahead.
A
This is you.
dexterity saving throw.
We had an explicit conversation in our group chat that's spread out breath weapons are nasty.
Sure.
You weren't expecting reality warping powers. As this is happening, by the way, you are still in this starry void. Vision still warped.
22.
21.
15.
16.
Oh, yeah, 15.
11.
Vidar succeeded.
I didn't get a 21?
No, you did not.
Wow.
All right, let me grab a lot of dice.
Oh my goodness. Stop.
Look at me, so excited.
Oh, so excited.
What kind of damage is this?
2, 3, 4,
This is going to be acid damage.
9,
Of course it is.
10, 11, 12. Steven, I have a problem. I don't have 15 of these dice.
Oh my god.
Stop.
This is literally going to kill me.
We be
Yeah.
PPKing. It's gonna be like Uncle's room all over again.
He did say dream with me.
Yeah,
This
true.
could all be
Yeah.
fake.
Could be. I don't know.
That's a good
Let's
point.
find out. All right. Vidar, you're going to take half. Everybody else is going to take 73 points of acid damage.
Yeah.
I'm down.
I'm out.
Same. Your fear, you probably do have uncanny dodge.
Oh, I do. You're right. You're right. Yep.
Whatever. So you
So
can
you take half
can
of that.
have
I take
it.
half. Yep.
Half of 73 is
Still too much.
36.
36.
Round down.
Who is up?
Me.
I'm up.
John,
not
is
your
your you did.
Yeah, your fear's up.
I'm up with 1 HP.
Dang.
Oh my.
Wow.
Okay, so we have 3 up, 3 down. Is that what I heard?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's Blackthorn's turn.
Let's kill Blackthorn. No problem.
Elora.
Death save.
Yeah, death save and send it to us. privately. We'll move on to Naka while you're doing that.
Okay. So we're still in this crazy time twisted
You are
reality.
still in this void.
Staring at
And actually, it's not entirely... the dragon in front of you looks nothing like a dragon at the moment. It's constantly shifting between different forms and simultaneously all of them at once. Also, it's not entirely a void because when you look down, the world is still there and you are still standing on the ground. It's just compressed down to like a millimeter below you.
The way I've imagined Blackthorn in this state is like if you imagined like in a video game, like if you took 40 models of various dragons and people and animals and you put them all in the same place on top of each other and then just have them all rotating in different directions constantly. Just a mess of figures.
Gosh, I don't even know what to do because I feel like it doesn't even matter what I do. Is there like when you look around, like is the perception as far as we can see, or is there like
everything above the horizon is stars?
Oh, got you.
Everything
so we're just on a
below
flat
the
piece
horizon
of paper.
looks like it basically the same distance as it was, but flattened.
Can I try cutting through the ground with the blade? Like, is
interesting.
Is there a means of escape? Like, is there, like,
you can certainly try.
I feel like I will. I'm going to try.
Okay.
I take the blade and I cut a circle around me, like, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll... don't roll the hit, just roll the damage for the attack.
Okay.
So I guess it would be like 2d8 plus your strength, probably.
Oh, okay. Oh my god.
Or whatever you have.
Oh, plus 4 strength. Okay, 10.
10. Okay, you jam the blade into the ground and turn in a circle, and you hear sizzling and popping as you turn the sand at your feet into a bubbling glass surface in a circle around you.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah. Okay, so that was my... How far is he away from us now? Away from me?
From you, let's just say it goes...
It doesn't even matter. There's
there.
nothing to hide from, right? There's nothing to hide
there's
behind.
nowhere to hide
It's all
here.
flat.
Yeah. Yeah, and you'd be 20 feet away.
Okay. So if people are down, does a call to a pack help them at all?
Yes. Yeah, that would
Okay.
get them back up and
Okay.
heal them a bit.
Okay. I will... Who's closest to me that I can throw a call to a pack?
That would be Elora.
Okay, I will throw...
Just between you and the dragon.
Okay, actually, who is next in initiative? Whose turn's next this down?
That would be Ember.
Okay, I'm going to throw Ember a call to a pack.
Okay.
Since her turn's coming up, if that makes sense.
Yeah, totally.
Try to... Okay. And that is 1d4. Oh, sorry, it's not going to be much. But, so 4. Yeah, plus test. Yeah, 4. 4 total. Oh, wait, hang on. Let me check this out. Yeah, just 4, sorry. Just 4. So
4 is better than 0.
but there you go.
John's not reading chat.
John's not reading chat.
Wait. I'm so sorry.
Wee woo, wee woo.
Would you like to
let's
change what you're doing? I will allow
As I'm
it.
throwing out the Culto pack, I grab it and pull it back into
Psych! You thought you were getting up.
I am done with my turn.
Okay.
Don't sound the DMs, we want to die. Tired of your stupid games. No fun. Take your ball and
Very
Death
curious what this death save. Remember, I'm very curious what this strategy is. Vidar also
Not a very
death
good
save.
one.
It's not a good one.
The gamble is maybe we're supposed to all just die. That's quite a gamble. That's the whole 19 episodes, and we're risking it all. Done. Maybe we'll just die.
Hey, we're gamblers here, okay? You gotta know when to fold them. Know when to fold them.
I think that would be just pretty pissed at him breaking the Umbrator, so I'd first take a shot at him with
Yeah. Shoot it.
ram shot.
Go for it.
Oh, I thought you were one of the ones that went down. Okay, cool.
nope,
Cool.
he's up.
Oh, you saved, right? Duh.
Yep.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm pulling up the modifier. 27 to hit.
That does hit.
Drop my dice, sorry. Does types of damage matter?
Yes. Probably
Cold
not,
versus
but
energy?
no.
That is 2 plus 6 plus 4 plus 3. 8, 11, 15. And then with my hasted action, I would like to take a swipe at him with my Arno Led.
Nice.
All right. So we are popping the suit.
Suit was already popped.
It was already popped.
Oh,
yeah,
gotcha.
because he grabbed
Oh,
onto
right,
the side of the.
Yeah.
Yep.
18 to hit, so probably not. That's it.
Okay. Back around to your fear.
Okay. Cool. How far away is he from me?
25.
Okay. Seeing Vidar in his rage and attacking, I will also rage because I feel sick in the spinny black hole that I'm in, and I run. And I understand my left hand is incapacitated. That's fine for right now. It takes an action, not a bonus action, to reinstall.
It is unfortunately a full action.
That's fine. I don't have time. I run up to him, and I'm going to take a swipe at him with Yorva.
Okay.
27 to hit.
It does hit.
Okay. Would I be able to? Well, I guess I wouldn't be able. No, that's cool. All right. So this, I want to make sure that this is without sneak attack damage on.
I believe. Oh no, never mind.
I shouldn't have sneak on it because I ran at him, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say you would because Iggy is right up next to him, but Iggy is incapacitated, so you.
I am.
Well,
I
wait,
swiped
Vidar's
him
there.
with
Oh,
the Arno
You
Led.
ran up to him.
I get
Yes, you
sneak.
did run up to him. Yes, you
you
get
go.
sneak.
Okay. All right, so it's 10 for just the normal attack, and then with sneaky, that is a 5d6. 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus 25.
Nice.
Jeez.
Good damage.
Very good damage.
With my bonus action, can I disengage and run away?
Coward.
Yeah.
I'm not a coward. I am a rogue. I sneak. Okay, I sneaky.
Your speed is 45, right?
Yeah.
So you get 20 feet away.
Yeah. Sneaky. That's it. He ducks down.
All right.
I did roll a
And-
19 for concentration check on that. Damage, so I did succeed, by the way.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you did. Wow.
Just barely, but.
All right. And now Iggy. Roll a death save and send it to us.
What a tease.
Okay. It wraps back around to Blackthorn's turn. But as he prepares to slash at Vidar standing right in front of him,
I got it.
Caleb, you got that?
Oh no.
1 second.
Okay, cool. As he prepares to slash at you, you suddenly hear a distant pop, and then a blurred form hurtles through and slams into the side of Blackthorn. And you suddenly are back on the ground, not in space. Your vision is normal, and you see in front of you a regular but still very large and intimidating ancient black dragon, and with a about a foot wide hole in one of his wings, and you look over to the side towards the shore and you see a pirate ship floating up along shore.
Oh my gosh.
You see Darby behind the camera.
Oh my
You
god.
son of a biscuit, Darby!
He's trying to come in.
We're trying to get him in.
Gosh, what an epic moment, Darby! The Hunchback. Oh. He was a captain after all.
Phil, message me if you're having issues.
Oh my gosh, I love that, Darby.
I see the whip.
Yeah. Do we hear the whip after we came back, or is that the pop?
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
it won't let him in.
While we're waiting on that, the people that are down, are they down still?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, they are still down.
Okay.
You do still have all of the damage that you just took.
Okay, that did not pay off.
Throw those Calto packs ASAP.
Come on, Phil.
Come on, get in here, Phil.
You can do it.
Darby.
Open your browser. Put the link in the search function. Hit enter. Poor guy.
Come on, Phil.
He's never been. He hasn't used a computer in a while.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't use one daily for his job.
No, he doesn't have a job.
It's no selection to join.
Okay.
Well, this is awkward.
Everybody stay in this call and also join the Sindori voice chat number 2.
Okay.
And just
oh gosh.
Got it.
turn the volume down for everybody that you could everybody mute yourself except for Phil. Phil, pop into voice chat too. And you should show up on the stream.
Wait, mute everyone but yourself in voice chat too, right?
Just
mute yourself.
Everyone is muted. Everyone mutes themselves.
Right. Oh, okay. All right, Phil, can you hear us?
I think I actually just got into Video Ninja.
Oh, are you in Video Ninja?
Yes.
He's here. There he is. All right, get out of this Discord.
All right, everybody leave this stupid thing. All right.
Darby!
Can you hear us?
I am here.
Darby, what did you say as you peer out from behind this smoking cannon with a hole through that dragon's wings?
Huh. Didn't think that was gonna work.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Slow clap for Darby. One of my hands isn't attached, actually.
The question was asked, does Darby have his whip?
Let's go.
Let's go,
Excellent.
Darby.
As you are all reeling from snapping back to the normal world and having Darby show up unannounced, you hear a distant roar.
Oh.
And you see flying at breakneck speed out of the ground is Hyoba, quickly followed by
Let's go! Let's freaking
Golden
go!
Dragon, whose name I'm totally blanking on, and
Yes.
2 other adult dragons behind her.
She the unceasing.
Yes, she the unceasing.
Yes.
You're getting saved, boys and girls. Finally.
Hyoba roars in triumph and makes a beeline straight towards you, Ember. Actually, is probably looking a bit worried.
Friends throughout this campaign.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
I didn't think we did, honestly.
Speaking of friends,
Oh.
you hear a terror in reality and look up about 10 feet above you to see 4 figures tumbling out of the air, all in warden armor. And you see before you hold on.
Colonel Adrian.
Yes, Colonel Adrian. I didn't have the thing in front of me. Colonel Adrian, 2 wardens that you don't recognize, and in warden armor, missing an arm, Durgan Battlebrand.
I freaking knew it. I knew it.
Daddy!
Come save me!
As they land, do Durgan or Adrian have anything to say? Yes.
Well, first of all, Durgan and Colonel Adrian are both gonna sprint past you and briefly look at each other as they're running up towards the ancient black dragon and nod. And Durgan is gonna grab the back of Adrian, just like at his back, and pull back and throw him up in the air as high as you can, as he whips out his greatsword and slashes it down at the same time as Durgan pulls out his battle axe with one arm and whips it up, both light and fire gleaming down, slicing down, and impacting this black dragon as fire and smoke shoot out everywhere at the same time. As Adrian hits the ground and turns around back towards you, you hear him yell out, "We will hold this wall. Get to that ship."
All right, let's pick up the people on the ground.
Speaking of, the other two wardens rush over to your group and lay their hands on two of the downed, and you all heal. What's the roll for this?
Million.
Of course, I didn't have it up. You are getting 2 6th level mass cure wounds. As each of them cast this, so that is going to be 8d8 plus 6 to all of you.
Wow.
Is that?
I'll roll this.
Okay. I was like, is that me as well, even though I'm not down? Oh, right.
Everyone
Okay.
heals 49 hit points.
Nice.
Nice. Huge.
Huge.
Big time.
All right.
Are my orphans there?
Your orphans are not there.
Oh, man.
Just coming in on the wagon.
All right. I suppose it is still Blackthorn's turn.
Yeah, it is.
Little bish. Little bish. What you gonna do
on the field?
What you gonna do?
You got nothing.
All right, I'm gonna swing at Adrian a few times. All right. No, I'm gonna swing at She the Unceasing. All right. The first one is. So sorry. That is a 29 to hit. Does that hit?
Apologies.
Probably.
Yes, it definitely hits.
All right. The next one is a. I'm just doing this math on my computer. The next one is a 38 to hit.
Sorry, what?
Weirdly enough, no, that one doesn't hit.
Okay. Third one. Sorry,
I literally cannot miss.
That one was only a 22. Did that one hit?
That one does hit.
Okay. So that is. That is altogether 32 piercing damage and 28 acid damage.
Yikes.
Okay, 60 damage all told. Great. Love that. Okay.
Take
That would
several
kill me.
bites and just tear them out. I look pissed.
Royally pissed.
Okay. That brings us to Elora, who is back up and conscious, back in the normal world with allies around, including your father.
Yeah, I'm probably pretty shocked to see my father. Did I hear that we needed to get on the ship? Or was I
I'll say
still
that
out?
that happened as you were waking up.
Okay,
Sure.
okay. Well, I'm gonna bolt for the ship then.
Okay. How far is she from the ship?
You would be 25 feet from the ship. So, or like 25 to get in the ship, like through the slightly less glowing hole.
I'm just asking the question. I was in front of that hole. Do I get an attack of opportunity?
You absolutely do get an attack of opportunity.
Ooh, okay.
You still want to run through?
Dimension door behind.
Is there anybody around me right now? If I thunderstepped, will I hurt anyone around me instead of using my dimension?
That's a 5-foot radius.
10 feet.
Okay, so that would definitely hit Ember. Naka, did you move? I don't remember. Okay, that would hit Naka as well then.
Okay, never mind. I won't do that.
You could move 5 feet and then do it.
You
right?
could, yeah. You could move like 5 or 10 feet away and then thunderstep in. Yeah,
that's a good idea.
Totally possible.
That is what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
And then I'll roll for my wild magic again, and hopefully nothing happens. Okay, I rolled a 1.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get another wild magic surge on the table.
Okay. I rolled a 2. What was that?
Roll on this table at the start of each of your turns for the next minute, ignoring this result on subsequent rolls.
Oh.
Literally the next 10 rounds, you're rolling on the table at the start of your turn.
Wait, what did she roll?
I rolled a 2. Okay, cool. That's gonna make things interesting.
You're on the ship.
You are on the ship.
Hopefully
You
I don't
probably
blow up
have
ship.
you have your movement minus 5 feet. You could run in the ship a bit.
Okay. Yep. Let's do it.
Okay. Who's next?
Next up
Good
is Naka.
At my feet where I cut, is there glass now?
There is. Yeah, it's
Yes.
probably still a bit hot, but
Okay.
yeah.
All right, cool. I think I will use. You said how far is the ship away from me?
From you, I said 25 for Aurora, right? So it would be 30 feet for you.
30 feet. Okay.
30 feet, and you are just inside the door.
Okay. Can I use translocate to get there?
Yeah.
To an unoccupied space. Okay. I'll just translocate to inside. Yeah.
And then I
imagine
assume
you
run a
wanna
little
start
bit ways in.
Yeah.
Running towards the cockpit.
Well, I guess I could, can I just run instead of translocate? Or is there something in front of me? That's what I was trying to outdo,
Blackthorn
the
isn't
opportunity. Yeah.
Yes,
Blackthorn
yeah.
is right next to the hole. If you run through, he'll get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah. Then I'll translocate and then run the rest of the way wherever I need to go.
Okay. I'll also give you another bit of information.
Okay.
Obviously, a giant hole in the door is not great for space survivability.
Sure.
However, you do know that there are bulkhead doors periodically throughout the ship to seal off sections that get damaged.
Okay.
So you can easily enough just seal that off.
Perfect.
And yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Next up is Ember, with Hyoba probably hovering protectively over you at the moment.
Yeah, I think I would stand up and pat Hyoba and wink at her and then misty step into the ship.
Sounds good.
Everybody can teleport. All right.
Vidar.
Is there... Oh, I'm next to him, right?
Yes, you are right
Yeah.
next to him.
And your fear's not within range of me?
I probably would be, though.
You would be.
Yes. This is all true.
I would cast, I just tonal translocate onto the ship.
Okay.
Is that dimension door basically, or?
It's more like thunderstep. So,
Gotcha.
I just Blackthorn would take damage, right?
As would Adrian.
Then maybe
Adrian and all, well, 3 dragons
Yep.
and
Okay.
Durga.
Never mind. I will disengage then with my action and then
Okay.
run onto the ship.
Okay.
Okay. Your fear.
I can't teleport. That's
You are,
cool.
however, a speedy rogue.
Better believe it. So is he in dragon form or is he a
He's
person?
dragon.
What's his wheelbase at the bottom? Like, can I slide underneath him?
He is gargantuan.
Which I believe is 20 by 20. So, yeah, I guess you could slide underneath them.
Sick. Okay, my left hand. Okay, I just want to make sure I can do something before I do the thing. In combat rules, can I use a bonus action to attack with my other hand?
So,
how does that work?
The rules are a little finicky for that. You have to have made an attack with your action before you can make a bonus action attack with your offhand.
It's not quite parity with Baldur's Gate.
Right.
Okay, that's fine. I would like to sprint and slide underneath him. And I would like, as I'm sliding, to try to slice Yorba through his tum-tum as I'm sliding underneath him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack.
And he would get sneak attack on
I
this,
would get
presumably?
sneak attack.
Since there's like a billion of us
Yes.
within 5 feet
Yes,
of him?
definitely sneak attack.
24 to hit.
I believe that hits Caleb.
24 hits.
That's 11 for the first hit.
Okay.
$17 for sneak attack.
Okay.
And then I would just like to stand up. I think I should probably just be in the doorway with my movement because I moved away from him before.
Yep.
I don't know if I made it in, so.
You disengaged with your bonus action, right? Okay. Yeah, I think you would be at the doorway.
Cool.
Okay. Iggy. I believe you're the last person out. Oh, I guess technically your fear is still just outside.
I will.
Excuse me.
How far am I from the door?
You are probably only like 10 or 15 feet, actually, because you were right up next to him.
Cool.
We'll say 15 to be inside.
Is there still a giant hole in the side of the ship?
Yes, though Naka can seal bulkhead doors to seal that section of the ship off, so you're not just venting air to space.
Okay. Okay. I will, can I, disengage, run into the ship, and as far as I can go, and cast Rescue on your fear. You pull one willing ally that you can see within 30 feet of you to an unoccupied space within 5 feet of you. Target must use their reaction to accept the pull.
I accept it.
And you are not moving under your own power, so you do not draw an attack of opportunity.
Wow.
That's teamwork.
Very nicely done.
Is there a button on the door to slap to shut the thing?
Sure, yeah.
There's a bulkhead that we can put over it.
Yeah, I'll say the bulkhead door. There is a button that you can slap for it to slam down.
Great. Let's do that in GTFO.
Okay. We're just gonna start handling you guys. I would just leave initiative, however.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, next would be Elora. So at the top of your turn, I'd like you to roll a d100.
Fireball.
I can't imagine a worse time for this to occur.
Yeah, this
Right?
is gonna be great. This is gonna be hilarious.
4.
4?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
For the next minute, you can see any invisible creature if you have line of sight to it.
Oh, good. That's not bad.
Is there an invisible creature in the Okay, perfect. All of a sudden, there's just like a goblin in the corner.
Puppeting Blackthorn. No.
Wizard of Oz! Wizard!
No. Pay no attention.
3 goblins in a tree.
That's so funny.
Okay.
I guess those of you standing there, well, I guess everyone's within range right now, see Elora's eyes go milky white.
Oh.
Laura, do you want to say anything?
I see dead people.
Sixth Sense was also in the list of movies
Yes.
watched on the way here.
Perfect.
Yes, 4 2-hour movies in the 3-hour trip. Yes.
Yep.
16 speed. Okay.
I think Naka needs to get to the front of that ship.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta fly.
And
All right.
book it.
Naka goes to the front of the ship. What is everyone else doing? We'll do this sort of loose initiative.
I reattached my hand finally.
Cool.
Literally whatever Naka needs, since we just lost our main computer running the ship. Oh, fudge! I'm so sorry,
No,
Aaron.
you're good. You're good.
I forgot I was gonna force pull all the shards of Cerberus.
I mean, you could open the bulkhead.
Do it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Do it.
Okay.
We
Oh, I'm gonna swing at you if you do that, though.
we're starting to fly away.
Hit me.
I think that would probably be like a reaction attack, so probably only just one attack.
Can I toss him my shield? Before he does
it?
Would give him plus AC.
Yeah, you do go right before him. Sure. Okay. Well, wait. Do you have the wording on
It's
like
not
what
gonna-
that takes to?
Bro, what's your AC?
It will not matter. He
Oh, you have a
cannot
suit-
miss me unless he crit fails.
Okay. Yeah.
What's your AC?
14, I think.
Yeah.
Oh no, I can't. I
You
can't. Miss you.
literally cannot miss me.
Yeah.
I can't miss you. That was. It's just easier to do it on my computer. That was a 33.
To hit, yeah, you hit.
Okay.
It wasn't worth it. Cerberus. I'm sorry.
No, it is.
It's all right.
Is this a melee attack?
Yes.
Oh. Your lightning shield. Nice.
Great. You are going to take 12 points of lightning damage.
Whoa, that's kind of
Good roll.
That's
Right.
a lot of damage.
You're gonna take 14 points of piercing,
Slash and piercing.
and 12 points of acid.
There it is.
Oh, so there's
I am in pain.
a couple of stacks there.
I want to take a big bite chunk out of his lab coat.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. He's so salty because he didn't
Rude.
kill any of us. He's so salty because Darby showed up. What's Darby doing?
Darby's just Darby and the crew. Raining
Balls.
They're yeeting balls at people.
As fast
Heck
as I can.
Darby's whipping people who are shooting cannonballs.
Okay. Darby, I
Okay.
have
Probably one like pings off the side of the ship or something.
For the rest, I'm giving the pieces of that to Vidar, and for the rest of the time, I'm just doing whatever Naka needs, since we no longer have a computer to run the whole ship.
All right, I'm just gonna generally assume that everyone else is sort of like going to the bridge, doing whatever you need to do to get the ship off the ground. Elora, what are you doing as you are having these surges?
Probably just trying to find a seat and stay calm.
Okay, going up to the bridge with everyone.
Yes.
Roll another one. Roll another one.
Roll another one.
I'm leaning a little bit. Like,
Maybe you should stay like a couple feet away from people.
I'm not gonna do that. Sorry. I need comfort.
Hold my hand.
17. You grow a long beard made of feathers that remain until you sneeze. Which the feathers explode out of your face. She has a beard of feathers.
Incredible. All right, white milky eyes, a beard of feathers.
Terrifying.
Horrid. Okay, that's hilarious.
The ship starts humming to life.
Oh my God.
Another surge.
Oh my gosh. Hope this one makes you sneeze.
13. You cast confusion centered on yourself.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is catastrophic. Oh boy.
Oh my gosh. You're gonna have delusion.
Well, I mean, it could be okay.
She's seeing invisible.
Oh, wait. Question. Could
Yeah.
I use Bend Luck to change that roll?
I believe Ben Luck has to be on a
D20.
D20 roll.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a 10-foot radius sphere.
So,
Oh.
jeez.
Oh, we're all confused. Except for Naka.
Not me.
no.
Good,
There's
'cause I'm
no
driving
way
the
that we
ship.
were all within 10 feet of each other.
I
mean,
would
yeah, what's the
say
control panel
if she
we
was
have here?
finding a seat, that would probably be within 10 feet of the captain's chair and
No.
half of the other side, like one side of the ship essentially.
Ooh.
This half of the window. This half of the
Okay,
window.
sure, yeah.
The captain can't be confused. Oh gosh.
Vidar, you're gonna be a
Ah.
captain because I don't know how to fly.
So
Wisdom save.
you need to make a wisdom save. I believe this is against your spell save DC,
Wow.
Alora.
Oh, I make a wisdom save? I'm sorry.
Oh
Yes,
my
you
gosh,
also
that
make a
crit
wisdom
fail.
save.
Okay.
Hey, now
Ooh.
I don't like that you have this.
Wisdom.
18.
Oh, so Alora's fine.
Oh, good. Okay. Sorry, guys.
It is concentration.
I don't believe. I believe with Wild Magic Surge, it just continues for the duration. Let me check that.
17. That's what my.
That's not good.
17 succeeds, right?
I'm sorry, what was it against?
17
Your
was
spell
against
save
your
DC.
DC.
16 is mine, yeah.
No, so you made it. You're
We're
fine.
good. We're good.
Oh,
Iggy is a mess, but you're fine.
Uh-oh. Somebody get that bosonic charge away from him. I'm just kidding.
If it only requires concentration, it doesn't require concentration in this case. The spell lasts for its full duration.
I cannot activate
force
the
pull.
bosonic charge in this.
Okay.
That's not a risk.
Okay,
Yep,
good.
that's not a risk.
Okay.
Cool. Wow. Okay. That was
wild.
3 of them.
Dear Lord.
Dude, we're gonna get a fireball dropped on us. 100%.
Okay.
I'm gonna back away.
Yeah.
Let's-
Okay. Yeah. That's a great
Make
idea.
her
Yes.
back away. Make
Yeah,
her
yeah. You go to the back of the
stay
ship.
where we are.
Go to the back of the ship.
I'm gonna roll my D10 because that would happen before Alora does her next
Yes.
surge.
Yes.
The creature uses its action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within its reach.
Oh no.
If there's no creature within its reach, the creature does nothing this turn.
I think
Am I
there's no
immediately
one,
next to anyone?
I think you would be like 10 feet away from Elora.
Great.
Do you get to remake a save? At the end of your turn, you make a wisdom save.
Okay. Oh, okay. That was great. 17 on the die plus 4, 21.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, you're out.
Okay.
I am also moving away, assuming that my whatever I'm doing to help the ship can accommodate that. I am moving away from Alora.
Sure. Yeah, we can. I'll say Elora will have to move to get away from the captain's chair.
Yeah, because I gotta drive this.
Yes.
Laura, get to the back of the bus.
Fine.
Okay. Before your next surge, however, Caleb.
Naka, as you're booting everything up the cockpit, you see a shadow and a slam as Blackthorn in full Ancient Black Dragon slams onto the top of the cockpit. And I'm going to start beating the snot out of this glass.
Yo. Barrel. Do a barrel roll.
How do I roll the hit?
That's a Star Fox.
What's that?
reference for anyone.
Or do I just roll for damage?
See if you get
I
a
know
crit
that,
fail.
Trevor.
That's the only way you would miss.
No. And then I can't bite it, so
Right.
I'll use my tail. All right, I do 40 clean points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh my
'cause I
gosh.
slam into it 3 times.
Which equates to 4 points of actual ship
Full
damage.
damage,
Because
yes.
damage is reduced by a factor of 10 for ground to ship attacks. Okay, after those attacks, let's see. Blackthorn, make a dexterity saving throw, please.
I natural 20'd that.
Okay.
29.
You take 34 have to 17 points of lightning damage as Hyoba slams down, or rather across into Blackthorn, knocking him off the front of the ship.
Nice. I also have something that I want to do. I don't know where I fall in the turn order for Alora's next thing, but I have a thing that I want to do.
This would be after Alora's next thing.
Okay.
Okay, Alora, roll a d100.
Okay. 49.
49?
Yes.
You can't speak for the next minute. Whenever you try, pink bubbles float out of your mouth. Milky white eyes, feather beard, pink bubbles spewing out of your mouth.
Incredible.
Okay. Everyone else working hard to get the ship off the ground. The engines hum, and you lift up into the air and quickly rise above the reach of the combatants on the ground. The other dragons swarm Blackthorn to keep him from flying up after you. And we're just gonna... You guys are just flying into the sky now, and we're just gonna have 6 wild magic surges and see what happens.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody cross whatever you got.
To your butt. 95.
You and all creatures within 30 feet of you gain vulnerability to piercing damage.
Okay, everyone's vulnerable to
we're good.
piercing.
We're fine.
Okay, another.
53.
Nice.
You are
That's awesome.
being intoxicated by alcohol for the next 5d6 days.
Okay.
Potentially be up to a month.
Wow.
Party time.
We'll have a party after this. All right.
5d6.
And
I
another
just
roll?
rolled that. 17.
Okay, 17 days.
There you go.
All right. 69. Nice.
Nice. Each creature within 30 feet of you becomes invisible for the next minute.
Good thing she can see us.
Good thing she can see.
Nothing changes from your perspective.
It's all according to plan, boys.
Interesting. Nothing
Everybody
happened
else
on that
starts panicking, but you're confused why they're panicking.
All right, another roll.
40.
No, nice.
You
Hey.
regain 2d10 hit points. Go ahead and roll.
Hey, wow, this is going pretty well. Okay, 2d10. 10 hit points. Nice.
Very nice.
Very cool.
Okay, another roll.
51.
Nice.
A spectral shield hovers near you for the next minute, granting you a +2 bonus to AC and immunity to magic missile. Cool.
Wow. Okay.
And last roll.
Okay. Here we
One of the
go.
whammies.
Such
Come on.
Fireball, fireball, fireball.
18. Oh,
Your
beard.
Oh,
beard
another
grows
beard.
even longer.
Oh my gosh.
wow.
Wow, that
Nice.
was really awesome.
Wow. That could have been
That
so
could have
much
been so
worse.
much
That
worse.
could have
Yeah,
been
we're
horrible.
very, very lucky.
Wow.
And you all start zooming up and up and up and up as you close all the doors behind you, seal off that pesky little air gap, and buckle in for a long's rest worth of flying.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Nice.
Wow.
Can I change my outfit to the not
The other
broken one?
suit. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna suggest that.
We will see you all next week on
Nice.
the moon.
Love it.
Deuces.